So we had to be stealthy. We had to cross this big open area without being spotted by the rangers up in the cabin. And we also didn't want to arouse suspicion because there's lots of families and stuff. So we made a plan that we're going to just go through quickly, walking very briskly to minimize our exposure, but also try to look natural so we don't, stand out. So we went with our big backpacks, just from bush to bush, from shadow to shadow, trying to stay out of sight as much as possible. And once we were through, we didn't know if we had been spotted, but we just kept going to the end of the trail. And when we got there, luckily there was no cops or anything waiting for us. However, unluckily, it was very late. Remember, we had done 2 days of hiking in one, so by the time we got there, it was dark, and it's very hard to get a ride when it's dark. We were gonna hitchhike back to the town, and there weren't very many cars crossing, and the ones that were crossing just ignored us. So, in an act of desperation, we decided to do something ridiculous. The next time a car passed, I did a handstand while my friend held me up by the ankles to keep my balance, and then I did a one arm push up with one hand that was on the ground while holding my thumb out with the other to get their attention. It looked ridiculous, but the very first car that saw us doing that picked us up and took us into town, and that's how that story ends.